You looked at the thumbnail, you looked at the title, and you decided to click on this specific video. Why do you think that is? It's because you have a feeling of inadequacy. You have a feeling of being inferior to your tasks. You feel like you're not up to the thing that you're usually up to, or you're just not up to it at all. You were never up to it. So you always have that feeling inside of you. Why am I always not up to anything? Why am I always so bad at these things? Why am I always inferior? In this video, I'm going to highlight what this effect is and how you can actually solve it and how you can actually beat it. This effect is causing you an insane amount of sadness you don't even know. When I got over this effect, my life just became 10 times better. In its essence, happiness is all about you being self-fulfilled, you being self-confident in the tasks you're able to do, you being able to get the things done, and you being confident in yourself, telling yourself, I can do what I put my mind to do. Get my point? That's what gives you happiness. That's what gives you self-fulfillment, and in order it gives you happiness too. You're a perfectionist. In its essence, a perfectionist is basically someone who's setting himself goals of literally a perfect being. He's setting himself goals that are 100% perfect. And you're human. You can't achieve 100% perfect. That's literally not how God made you. It's not something I'm telling you, if you put your hard work and effort, you can do it. No. If you set yourself a perfect goal, you will not achieve it. Like, period. You will not achieve that perfect goal. It can never happen. Because you're not perfect. In any religion, doesn't matter which religion you choose, God says that the only perfect being in the universe is Him. So you're not perfect, you have flaws, and you should be happy about that. You should be happy about the fact that you have flaws, because that's what makes humans beautiful. Humans can learn from their flaws. Humans are not born 100% perfect without anything to learn from. God wasn't born, He was just there 100% perfect. He had nothing to learn from. He knows already everything, He has everything. But you don't. That's what makes life fun. That's why as a human, I find that life is really, really fun, because it requires trials and tribulation. It has things that you have to achieve. It has hard work, it has effort, it has belief, it has all of those things. It has the struggles, and it has the flaws. Because you have flaws in your life, that makes your life fun. That gives you an ability to learn, an ability to grow. Now, if you told me that you were just stuck in your home and you didn't do anything to grow, I would understand why you're happy. This isn't just perfectionism, this is just you being stupid. You're not giving your life a purpose. Humans were made in order to focus towards a purpose and drive towards that purpose. That's what gives them happiness. That's what gives them self-fulfillment. That's what makes them enjoy their life. I've heard this in a book called Psycho-Cybernetics, a really good quote. You'll probably use it for the rest of my life now. People are just like a bicycle, or man is just like a bicycle. Without any direction to move, he will fall over. When you're riding a bicycle, you have to keep pedaling toward any direction that you want to go. If you stop and you just stop in the position that you're in without your legs on the ground, you're falling over. Get my point? You are just like a bicycle. You have to give yourself purpose, because that purpose gives you self-fulfillment. That purpose gives you struggles and trials which make you grow, and that growth gives you self-confidence. That self-confidence gives you happiness. So if you want to find happiness as a whole, you have to give yourself a purpose, and you have to know that while setting those goals, you are not perfect. You are not a perfectionist. So even though you set yourself really hard goals, which I do too, I'm always gonna preach it. Set yourself really hard goals, because that gives you motivation and drive to work towards those goals. But when you find that something isn't going your way toward that goal, don't just give up, because you are going to achieve that goal. If you put in the hard work and effort, you are going to achieve it. But just know that things aren't going to go your way. So don't expect everything to go right down to the millimeter perfect that you anticipated. I have daily tasks that I like to do, and if I would list them out, they'd be recording a YouTube video, going to the gym, journaling, meditating, and reading. Those are the 5 tasks that I do every single day. When I feel like when I don't do one of them, like in my eyes, doing the 5 tasks is a perfect day, because doing the 5 tasks and basically getting everything that I wanted to do that in that day out of the day, I'm basically 100% fulfilled with what I did. Get my point? But those tasks aren't really extremely hard, they just develop me. What's actually hard is YouTube. For me, YouTube is really it's an annoying way to look at life, because I've recorded I think at least 100 videos in total, including shorts and things like that. And out of those 100 videos, I think that for the past 40 videos, only one of my videos has actually gotten views. Like honestly, just one of my videos has actually gotten above 40 views. The rest have been from 0 to 5 views. But whenever I see that and I tell myself, I'm not giving up, I'm going to make another video, I realize I just won. Because it's never ending unless you give up. And I am going to achieve those goals that I have in my mind. I am going to achieve the amount of subscribers I want, and I am going to achieve the amount of people that I want to help. So just know, if you're setting yourself a hard goal and you're striving towards that goal, things will not go your way because you're not perfect. There's no way you can predict exactly what will happen. Unless you are a god, you cannot predict the future. You will struggle, things will not go your way, some things might interfere. But if you do keep continuing, you will achieve that goal. And setting yourself those perfectionist goals just makes you more and more sad. Because there's nothing worse than a feeling of you telling yourself, I'm not worth crap. I'm literally worthless. That feeling is annoying as hell. That feeling is so bad. It's worse than depression. It's worse than sadness. It actually leads to both of those. That feeling makes you depressed. That feeling makes you sad. Because you, in front of yourself, you're looking at the mirror and you're telling yourself, I'm quite literally worthless. So you have to remove that. Because removing that will instantly give you that boost of happiness that you want. That boost of self-confidence, that boost of self-fulfillment will give you the happiness that you've always wanted, will surround you with that positive energy. Because in its essence, again, happiness is all about you being self-fulfilled, you being self-confident in the place that you're actually in. So I'll say it one more time. You are not perfect, but you are human, and you can grow. So instead of being annoyed with every single mistake you do, instead of being pissed off of the fact that you're not perfect, grow and learn and become better. Next time you set yourself a hard goal, you'll achieve it faster. Nothing will still go your way. Things will go way south. But you will achieve your goal, and it will be faster, and it will be better, and you'll learn more. Then you'll become stronger. You'll become better. That's how life works as a human. And as long as you're one of us, that's not changing. It hasn't for the past 6,000 years, and it's not gonna change now. If you like this type of content and want to see more of it, I have a community called Social Media of Positivity. The link for it is in the description of this video. It's literally just $1. I made it so that just the first 2 people who join can actually make me understand what type of content you would want more. Then I can generate that type of content even more. I plan to fill this community with a bunch of people who are just like you. People who want to achieve happiness. People who really want to find that inner joy that they used to have as a kid. I'm just giving you an image right here. Imagine you yourself wake up, looking to your right, you find your wife sleeping next to you, your beautiful wife, your beautiful religious wife who cooks for you, who stays with your children. You look outside the window and you have this big house. You look outside the window, you see your kids playing in the garden together, all laughing. That image is what you could have if you decide to give yourself a happy life. If you decide to give yourself a fulfilled, self-confident, happy life. And I'm always gonna preach that. Now, what's gonna be better than doing that with a bunch of people who all have your same ideals, who all have your same belief, who all have the same idea that you have in mind, but you're not doing it alone. You know they're always better when someone is next to you. You're always better when someone is with you. That's why in the gym, you always hit PRs when your friends are with you. You always hit that bench. You always go on the bench, destroy that thing as soon as your friend is with you. You always go to the squat rack and you're able to squat way more when your friend is with you. It's not because he's just there. Oh, no, wait. It is actually because he's just there. He gives you that boost. Because you do anything better when you have a friend who has your same ideals with you. So I made this community for exactly that. I have friends who can support me in my goals because they have the same goals as me. Maybe you don't have. I made that exactly for you. I think you'd be perfect inside this community. Always remember, don't set yourself perfectionist goals. Instead, set yourself hard goals that you can achieve as a human. Always remember to stay positive, and I'll see you in the next video. Should do an outro.